We in the zone war room.
Put the fight on.
The referee better take care of Madueño, man.
Madueño teetering on to stop it.
Keyshawn Davis couldn't knock him out, and you knocked him out. You're gonna be world champion one day.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Damn, that hurt.
Arnold Barboza Jr.
Oh, yeah. I told you. Listen, this is petty biz this morning. Yeah. I'm getting petty on y'all. This is petty biz this morning. In the morning after. Block. Block. That's right. This is petty biz this damn morning. I told you. And let me count the ways. I told you so. I told you Oscar Duarte was a problem. How he just knocked out, how he just stopped Madueño, that guy is a problem. And I told you, Ryan Garcia flying that damn wisdom tooth was a big deal. I said Ryan Garcia beating Oscar Duarte was a bigger win than him beating Devin the American Dream Haney. And I'm talking about when it comes to the obstacle itself. Yeah, Devin Haney is a bigger name, but Oscar Duarte was a more difficult op. We gotta stop just looking at the name and start looking at the fights. And I told you so, number 2. You see Barboza and how he beat Jack Catterall last night? Everybody talking about, hey, Ramirez ain't that good. He ain't gonna be that big of a deal. He ain't gonna be that big of a challenge for Devin the American Dream Haney. He lost to Barboza. Look at Barboza. Now he's 32-0. And he just beat Jack Catterall. Y'all gotta stop looking at the names and start looking at the damn fight. Because Ramirez is going to give Devin Haney some work, and it's going to be a tough fight. And if Devin Haney squeaks out a victory in that fight, or just defeats him or blow him out, it will be a huge disservice to Devin Haney because Ramirez is a hard-ass out. It is what it is, bro. 5'10", he's a difficult out, and I'm trying to tell y'all leading up to it. So if Ramirez beats Devin Haney, which I may just put my money on that because I'm sure Ramirez is going to be a huge underdog. And I'm telling you, Devin Haney versus Ramirez, that's a hard fight for Devin Haney, but that's okay because y'all don't know who Barboza is. We're going to watch Duarte and Barboza when we enter the zone war room at the end of this video. I'm just going to tell you my I told you so's because this is petty biz. And I told you so number 3. Denny Baranchik was scared. Because you're scared. You're scared. I'm telling you, I know a squealer when I see one, and I've never seen Baranchik fight like that. Baranchik, he don't hit me. They shooting. They shooting. They shooting. Somebody shooting. And shout out to Keyshawn Davis for handling a fight like that where a guy did not want to be hit. It's hard to knock out people who aren't trying to be hit, all right? And he went right out there and he stopped him and stopped him early with body shots. And I can say I told you so because I bet $1,000 to win $1,500 on my book. My bookie that I wanna try. Let me tell you how petty I'm about to go right now. Look at all these hilarious ass comments you guys putting y'all foots in y'all damn mouths. Now, I'm done. Now, let me end all of this by talking about 2 more topics. One, Abdullah Mason. He's a sugar. He ready to knock him down again. That's it, brother. That's it. That's a sugar. Abdullah Mason is a sugar. I don't know. It doesn't roll off the tongue, though. Sugar Abdullah. Maybe it does. Sugar Abdullah. Yes, Sugar Abdullah. He's a sugar. He's rolling. It's Sugar Abdullah Mason. He's a sugar. That guy, the way he was looking the other night, he's a sugar. I'm telling you, you got to give that name Sugar when they're young. And shout out to Victory Has Defeated You, because it was Victory who said it. Look, you got to give the name when they're young. See, sugars, they're always young and spry, and they do everything right, the sweet science, moving back and forth, hitting you from angles, countering. But the thing about sugars is they have a violent nature to them. They have a violent streak. Sugar Shane Mosley knocking everybody out at lightweight. Sugar Ray Leonard knocking out guys like Tommy Hearns. You know Sugar Ray Leonard used to get busy. And you got the original Sugar, Sugar Ray Robinson, knocking everybody out. That's what you got to have, that killer instinct, that power in both hands. The willingness to get in there and trade, even though you can move and beat people from the outside, you still got that killer instinct and that tenacity and that anger and that fighting spirit to fight on the inside. Maybe put yourself in danger a little bit, but you're willing to do that so you can end your opponent. Abdullah Mason, Sugar Abdullah, is the truth. He's a sugar. And I want to say this, that damn Rohan Polanco, bruh, I'm telling you, this dude, we may be looking at the next Charlie Burley, man. That Rohan Polanco, boxing is in great hands. The future is looking bright as hell. I'm already just mouth-watering over a possible or future fight with Rohan versus Sugar Abdullah, versus Ryan Garcia, versus Devin Haney, versus Shakur Stevenson, versus all those boys. Keyshawn Davis, Andy Cruz. Listen, Rohan has the damn goods. And I want to think of a nickname for him. We'll come up with one. But that guy right there, he has power, he has patience. When you have power, patience, and a skill set that hasn't even had to be, revealed yet. This guy is sitting here, you could tell in his little slight Teofimo Lopez Philly shell and just how he could kind of move and his timing of his punches. You can tell that he hasn't even reached in his bag really yet. But when you have patience like that and you got a confidence like that, boxing is just too easy for him. And you got power like that, he was throwing unconventional overhand punches that not many fighters do. You got to have power to do it, okay? Because to hit him with that overhand Triple G Maidana type of punch off the hard part of the head, you got to have some hard big fists to do that. So not everyone can do it. George Foreman used to do it too. Remember George Foreman that hit you like that too. Those punches right there are hard to block, bro. And they are just devastating. Rohan got that shit. I'm just saying, listen, you guys were telling me, and I think your cousins, Rohan, your cousins were showing up. They had your back in the war room. You guys were absolutely right. I can't wait to see his next fight. I can't wait to see the future of Rohan. And the future looks bright for all these boys. Rohan, Kermel Moulton, Shushu Carrington, Sugar Abdullah, all those boys. Vargas, all those boys. Okay, I'm looking forward to all that. But we're going to have to enter the zone war room because, listen, Petty Bizz, I think I'm going to put Petty Bizz aside. Okay, I just had it all bottled up, and I had to let you guys know it in the morning after. We're in the zone war room.
We in the zone war room.
Okay, boys, if a cold break, I expect you to take a step back. Don't deliberately throw punches on the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
Arnold Barbosa Jr. proudly standing against the backdrop of the colours of the USA and Mexico. So proud of his heritage and his background, and now looking to add to the folklore of fighters with Mexican-American backgrounds.
And he's a very good fighter. Mike, I was very impressed with Barbosa in Riyadh on the Latino night against Jose Ramirez.
See the boots and the shorts of Barbosa as he goes to land the right hand for just about the first time in the contest in the colours of the American and the Mexican flags.
Yeah, confidence will be really, really high for Barbosa Jr. Come through his real acid test. That was a lovely left hand from Cattrall, but yeah, the performance that he put in against Ramirez, so impressive. So he'll be coming here ready to rip up the script.
If his opponent falls in and makes a mistake doing it and he's throwing the shot, He's right there in front of him.
Yes, and he has to be so sharp with those counters after. Good right hand to the body from Barboza.
But he's got a good shot.
That long right hook, he's landed a couple of times this round.
Well, Castro put himself in the corner, so even if you're trying to lay something on, there's no wiggle room if you get it wrong.
Barboza talking to the crowd, saying that hit his hand there.
He's got a throw off of that Jack Catterall. Nice little step back. He made Barboza miss with the right hand. That's when you let your shot go. Good response from Barboza. I mean, the straight shots to the body having real effect.
It's good feet here from Barboza. He's just darting. He's just bouncing in and out of range here. So when he throws it, he's taking a little step to his right.
Being so fresh in this, his 32nd professional fight, and after 12 and a half years in the pro ranks.
Nice backhand land. Another hook backhand to the body for Jack Catterall.
Lively start to the 5th.
Oh, good response here though from Barboza. It's a good little combination on Castro. Just like, rather than lean out and lift his chin up, I'd rather see him either slide out and stay low or just roll out a distance.
Yeah, nice reverse 1-2 there from Barboza Jr. And just an increase in tempo required from Jack Catterall.
Just looking at the scorecards of our panel there, Liam Smith, Ishmael Davis and Dalton Smith, and all of them got Catterall leading at this stage by 3 rounds to 1.
Just a bit busier. I mean, it's not the highest tempo from either, but Barboza's just in charge ever so slightly of the tempo of this fight. You don't need to be greedy either. You don't need to be reckless. Someone like Jack Catterall, who is a natural counter-puncher, you can still be actively busy. Lots of feints, singles, doubles, go again. You don't need to be greedy, as I say. You can be busier.
Still a fight to be won here. Sharp start by Catterall at the beginning of the 6th, scheduled to go 12 for the interim version of the WBO title. The full version held at the moment by Teofimo Lopez, who hasn't made clear what he plans to do next.
When you're such a good counter-puncher like Jack, I think you're often used to just sort of throwing what's in front of you and what's coming. Then what happens, you've got a fight and it's maybe a bit more negative, a bit more patient and standoffish. And then he's trying to find the perfect shot. Every time he's coming through and he's trying to land that perfect 1-2, the perfect backhand. And it's just giving Barboza that time to sort of sneak out the way of it, slide out of it and just negate his work.
The crowd responding again to Catterall's attempts to land that backhand, the left hand from the southpaw stance.
And he landed a nice right hand, Barboza, but I do feel Jack Catterall is far more effective when he's on the front foot. Lands a lovely left hand there.
They're being outworked there, Castro wanting to land that left hand there.
But I think we're used to seeing Jack opening up this space constantly, always taking the step, always adjusting and not being there. And then it's him topping out normally with his clean shot.
And that was after the referee had ordered them to stop boxing.
And again, it's because he's not really trying to load up, I think. And again, with the jab at the end of reach, he's not trying to load up. So when his punches come, they get to the target and they get back much quicker. And Jack's trying to put that little bit more punch behind his power.
It was better from Jack Catterall there. He threw 3 shots, but you can see again Barboza Jr. looking to get the last say in the arguments.
And when he does go with that long looping hook, either to the body or upstairs, he just throws it, he just lets go. And balanced himself with a jab after. That's better from Catterall.
Up in the tempo.
But I did think Catterall did a good job at riding most of the shots, taking this thing out and resetting in the centre of the ring. A better backhand thrown by Barboza there. I just think Jack's finding it a lot easier to stay out of the way of some of these shots now, and they're not coming as often, the attack.
Good shot there though from Barboza. Nice little short right hand as Catterall came in. Catterall's not missing a feint.
I think he will claim that he slipped, and the referee agrees. There was a clash of feet there, as we so often see, and referee Steve Gray was very quickly on it. The crowd don't like it. And maybe this will be the most action-packed round of the contest, if both of them go to get themselves over the line in front.
And I feel like both fighters have been told by their respective corners, go out and win this round, you need it.
Yeah, you've got to. But also, you can't make any mistakes either, that's the thing. You've got to win the round without making any silly mistakes and getting caught.
I have to say, the sharpness of hand has not left Barboza Jr. Remember, as you said, Mike, his first 12-rounder, he's been very, very busy when he's needed to be, not greedy, but I've been very impressed with the hand speed. I think that's what's frustrated Jack Catterall.
I think technically and tactically, Barboza's been fantastic tonight.
I think Catterall's having a definitely better 12th round so far. With 30 seconds to go.
And all of this could be absolutely crucial to the world title ambitions of Jack Catterall. As Jamie Moore was saying at the press conference, he was the mandatory challenger for the WBO title as long ago as 2018. It's been a long, hard road. Can he close it out here now? Barboza trying to do exactly the same. Swinging for that huge ambition, and Barboza is convinced that he's done enough.
Marcus McDonald, 115, 113, Catterall. Patrick Morley, 115, 113, Barboza. And Leszek Jankowiak scores this bout 115, 113 for your winner by split decision and the new interim WBO junior welterweight champion of the world, Arnold Barboza Jr.
Well, we saw the celebrations when the bell rang to end the 12th round. They were convinced that they'd done enough.
The evening, both men in their 20s. Madueno 3 inches taller than Duarte, and he will enjoy a slight reach advantage as well.
2 seconds. All right, coaches. Everything on the red letters, bottom of the red letters up is good. Bottom of the white letters and up is good. You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California.
Miguel Madueño's goal in every fight is to draw his opponents into a firefight. And I don't think he's going to have any trouble getting Oscar Duarte to oblige.
Well, I like the fact that he's starting off with a jab. Normally, you know, he goes straight in for the big shots, looking for that right hand. You know, he's a physical fighter. He has no defense. His offense is defense. But if he's doing it behind a jab, responsibly, using his height and reach, then you know that he has a game plan coming in.
Good right hand for Duarte.
Big right hand landed.
That was a clean shot. You don't want to get hit early, man. That early, that cleanly, if you're Madueño.
Duarte's taking his time. He's not unloading them. He should just, he's taking his time, being very conservative with his shots that he wants to throw.
Yeah, these guys can't help themselves, man. Expect the war to begin this round. They're not finesse, they're not boxers, they're fighters. Mexican style starts now.
Now this is shaping up to be what we expected it to be.
Oh, nice. Right hand from Duarte, which backed Madueño up.
And that's what Duarte has to do to stop his opponent from moving so much, is dig down to the body and then start shooting those over right hands that you just did right there.
Good shot there by Madueño. Nice right hand.
Madueño's fighting like he's the favorite in this bout so far. Duarte's just not throwing enough, is he, Lex?
No, he's not throwing it all. He's being very conservative with his shots. He's looking to throw 3 or big shots with everything inside, but Madueño's not letting him.
You know what it is? I really think the first round Duarte was trying to set up a looping right hand. Now I just think he respects the power and the size of Madueño.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Good body shots by Duarte, and that's actually getting Madueño to stay stationary. Good body shot. See, now he's breaking him down to the body.
Oh, and then a right across the jaw from Madueño. That was right on the belt line. Thomas Taylor says it's legal.
Yeah, Thomas Taylor said you pulled his head down there, so he gave Duarte a little bit of leeway, but this is what Duarte does best. He is a high-level body puncher at 140 pounds.
Yeah, mixing it up with left and right shots, digging upstairs. That's going to set up that looping shot that they're looking for, but first, you got to soften up the body. These are heavy punches by both fighters, and now Madueño is doing that corkscrew hook. You know, trying to come over the top of the gloves of Duarte.
To land around the temple of Duarte as well.
Yeah, you can tell him to watch those heads, but I don't think it's the last time.
Whoa, that wobbled him. That left hand wobbled Madueño. Caught him again to Duarte. And a third time, and the Mexican won't go down.
It was a big left hook, but Madueño takes a big shot. Even one hurt, he could be dangerous.
Duarte's been working on his English. Spoke some at the press conference yesterday in the fighters meeting.
Good uppercut by Madueño.
Nice combination by Duarte. 1-2 to the body and left hook upstairs.
Kind of an awkward timed right hand that he's throwing over the top and then comes under the guard with an uppercut.
There's the uppercut. Boy, I tell you what, Duarte just an inch away from landing that huge shot. He clipped him with that one. It looks like he busted a cut over his left eye.
Good body shots on the inside by Madueño.
Yeah, there is a cut
left
now.
eye mark, blue corner.
All right, stop, no punch. Straight back. Hey, don't push off. Go.
Big left hook, just barely missed.
Oh, it caught him again with that left. Madueño might be slowing down.
Yeah, a lot of that movement that we saw in the first couple of rounds, the jab that we saw early in the fight, that's basically gone out the window.
Oh, clubbing left again, and Madueño popped up on one foot.
These are clubbing shots that landed by Duarte.
Duarte stopped going to the body, man. That was the success he was having.
All right, stop. No punch. Straight back. Listen for that bell.
And look, Duarte just barely missing with that right hook, but it was that left hook that's doing damage, and of course, the body work on the inside that's breaking down Miguel Madueño.
Let's look at Chris Mannix's scorecard through 6 full rounds, and he's got Duarte up 58-56. Has him winning 4 straight rounds. Sergio, you agree with that?
Yeah, I think the last 3 rounds for sure, it's been Oscar Duarte putting the pressure and the right punch selection, like Alexis talked about earlier. That's what I like about Duarte. He's going upstairs and dissecting the taller, bigger man in half.
This one, Madueño does not want to be against his back against the corner right now.
But he's not doing anything not to be there. That's the thing. He's just willing to stand against the ropes.
No, he's standing there on purpose now. He wants to make this into a war. He's welcoming the war of Duarte. So on the inside, I think Duarte is a lot more safe.
Has a lot more success too when the grab kind of opens up. It's Madueño who has the success with the longer arms and his movement as well.
And there's that big overhand right that we're looking for.
And he clips him good. And now Madueño looks like he's about to go.
And Duarte not forgetting about the body going downstairs.
Madueño somehow stayed upright. The guy just refuses to succumb.
These are heavy shots. The referee better take care of Madueño, man.
Madueño teetering on to stoppage, and there it is. Duarte did something Keyshawn Davis couldn't. He knocked down Miguel Madueño.
In the battle of Mexicans is La Migraña. Oscar Duarte from Parral, Mexico. They get the stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee in charge, Thomas Saylor, calls for a halt to this contest Your official time, 2 minutes, 9 seconds in round number 7. Your winner by knockout and the new WBA Continental America's Super Lightweight Champion from Parral, Chihuahua,